All right, Reggie, what do you got? Thanks for calling in. You're next up here on SportsLine.
Yes, I was calling about the Titans, concerning the Titans, the backfield, running back.
Yep.
I was wondering, what's the chances of them going out, doing free agency or doing off-season and picking up a veteran back? Maybe what about the chances of bringing a Ray Rice type back in?
I don't think Ray Rice is a likely candidate just because he's been out of the league for a couple years, and the Titans' track record probably isn't that they want to go out and bring a guy that maybe has some of the baggage that he has. But I'm with you. I think anytime you can find a veteran that can give you some help back there, that's good. The bottom line is they got to find somebody that they can hand the ball to 20 times a game and feel confident that he's going to produce for you. Reggie, we appreciate the call tonight, and that's really the story for the Titans. I mean, they tried with Bishop Sankey, and that's probably the most frustrating pick of Rustin Webster, frankly. He was the number one running back off the board in 2014. Second-round draft pick for a running back, and just to this point, he hasn't been that for the Titans to this point. Antonio Andrews was an undrafted free agent. He's been okay. He's probably been what he is, but he hasn't been the bell cow or the guy that you can go to over and over again. And David Cobb, injured last year. I think there's some people who have high hopes for him, but I don't know if you can completely count on him yet either. So whether it's in the draft or whether it's in free agency, they got to find somebody else to provide some help in that backfield for the Titans. Meanwhile, the NHL All-Star Game comes to Smashville for the first time ever on Sunday. A lot of cool things going on this week. Maybe at the top of that list, the fact that the Preds have 3 All-Stars, Shea Weber, Roman Josi, Pekka Rinne. That ties for the most in the NHL. So it's going to be a very gold and navy crowd there. Those guys are a big part of it. I talked to Pekka about his first ever NHL All-Star honor. Well, Pekka, last year you finally got a long overdue All-Star selection, but you were injured for the game. What's it mean to you to finally be able to play in one this year?
It's going to be cool. I mean, it's a big honor for sure. And it's really, after missing last year's game, it's really fun to be able to, being in Nashville and playing for Nashville Predators, and the game is here. So it's just it's a coincidence, but it's just really it's going to be fun.
Have you thought about what it's going to be like to take the skate out onto this ice and hear the loud ovation as one of the home players?
A little bit. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be exciting, and I just really appreciate it, and hopefully it's going to be a fun week, and I'm sure it will. And I'm just happy for our fans too. They get to enjoy that and get to have it. I think it's become a great hockey city, and we deserve one.
We've seen kind of the buzz that a playoff atmosphere brings to this city about hockey. What do you hope NHL All-Star Weekend, maybe the biggest single event this city's hosted in terms of sports, does for hockey in this community?
Hopefully, brings up more youth hockey, more young players, gets more families involved, more kids involved. So I think any coverage you get down here south, I think it's great for hockey.
Of course, the year you play is the year they go to the 3-on-3 format. That's probably going to be great for fans. But from a goalie's perspective, what are you thinking?
A little nervous. No, it's going to be. I think like you said, for fans, I think it's going to be great. For us goalies, it's going to be different. Obviously, we're going to be the guys who's actually working really hard out there, and you don't want to get embarrassed. But no, I think obviously it's going to be. I take it as a challenge. I'm a competitive guy, but at the same time, it's a great recognition. It's a weekend for having fun and really getting to know your other peers and the guys you play against, and I think in that sense it's going to be a really, really exciting weekend.
Is it at least some relief that you've got Shea and Roman on the Central Division roster? They'll be out there in front of you at points?
It is. At least I know what a few of the guys are doing in front of me, and no, for sure. I think no matter what, there's so many good players that you just try to worry about your own thing.
What does it say that the foundation of this team, you three guys all are all-star selections?
I mean, yeah, it says a lot. Those two guys, they really are our backbone. And you know, Shea being the captain, he's been in many All-Star games and in big international games, and he's our leader. And then obviously Roman really broke through last year, I feel like, and this year he's been amazing. I'm so happy for those guys, and it's our strength.
And last thing is kind of a surge of the excitement about All-Star Weekend. Do you think that can in any way kind of boost this team moving into the second half of the year?
Personally, at least, I hope so. I mean, there's a lot of room to improve for myself, and hopefully I can use this weekend as a really boost my, just the energy level and confidence and all those things. I'm really looking forward to.
Pekka, thank you. Appreciate it.
Much.
Good luck.